Film School Slacker contains adult language and themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Film School Slacker, a podcast where I go through my ever-growing watch list of films. I'm Ian.
I'm Megan.
Oh, hey, Megan.
Hi.
Oh my God, it's been
A hot second.
I'm not gonna do the math. It's been at least a month, but we're back.
Doesn't feel like it, but
Well, we've both been really busy.
yeah.
Yeah, we're back. We're doing some classic episodes this fall. Now that it's cold out.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so happy.
I remember who I was talking to her. It's like, oh, it's getting cold. I'm just like, I know. I'm so stoked.
It's so great. I don't understand people who actually like summer. I'm sorry.
I know. Like, it's one thing to have like the aesthetic of a couple of hot days, but it's hot out and like
for 3 months it's 90 plus degrees and I want to kill myself.
Yeah, it's absolutely awful.
What is this sun thing?
But okay, so what are we watching today on this a cool rainy day?
We are actually watching A Knight's Tale from 2001, rated PG-13, 2 hours 12 minutes long, starring Heath Ledger, Mark Addy, Rufus Sewell, Shannon Sossamon, Paul Bettany, Alan Tudyk, among others. Directed by Brian Helgeland and written by Same.
Alan Tudyk is, I think, the only actor I've seen in something else.
Are you serious? I'm not surprised. I need to stop
no longer being surprised. Yeah,
because you haven't seen The Holiday with Kate.
Oh no, I might have seen The Holiday.
Yeah. Well, I think we made you watch it at some point.
Who's in that?
Rufus Sewell.
Rufus Sewell's in that.
He's the douchey.
Okay.
Douchey British guy.
Okay. Which one? No.
The non-Jude Law one.
The non-Jude Law one. Got it.
Although Jude Law isn't that douchey in that movie. He's very sweet. But in real life, he's a douche.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite holiday movies.
It was because it's very chick flicky, right?
Oh God, yes, it is Nancy Meyers up and down. It is just ugh.
Yeah, because I've never seen Heath Ledger in anything. So.
Oh, he is one of those actors that was just gone way too soon.
Yeah.
I mourn his death to this day. Like, it's like all of the great things he could have been. I mean, he was in a lot of great things. Like Brokeback Mountain was good.
Sure. I'm gonna see if it's on the list. Hold on.
The short story is better, but that's just my own thing. His performance as the Joker is iconic for a reason.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's what led to his suicide. Was it a suicide? I don't think it was a suicide. I think it was just an accidental overdose.
Okay.
Died from accidental intoxication due to the combined effects of multiple prescription medications, including oxycodone, hydrocodone, diazepam, temazepam, alprazolam, and doxylamine.
Ooh.
The chief medical examiner concluded his death was accidental, resulting in the abuse of these prescription drugs, even though no single medication was taken in excessive doses.
Got it. Okay.
But he was having a lot of issues mentally after his performance as the Joker, and then he went from shooting The Dark Knight to shooting a Terry Gilliam movie, Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Yeah. Which is a weird fucking movie. So they were partway done filming that when he died. So he was replaced by like 3 other actors.
Weird.
Yeah. Again, it's a Terry Gilliam movie, so it's just fucking weird to begin with. But yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You, The Patriot.
And you get a point for the Imaginary of Dr. Parnassus.
Nice. But yeah, he was just such a good actor for being so young, and I don't want this whole Heath Ledger's death pall to hang over this movie though, because this movie is just fun. It's very appropriate that we're watching it during Fest season. The time where Ian loses all his friends for 6 weeks.
Like 2/3 of my friends just disappear for a while.
Yeah,
it's funny because it's like it's not a time that I celebrate. Like it's like I don't go.
You don't do Fest, but somehow you're friends with all these fucking festies.
Yeah. Oh, was it Nick who called out? I was like, well, you're just friends with theater people. Was it you?
Yeah,
that's friends with theater
true.
People. I'm like, fair. That's a fair point. If you're in the theater world, you're bound to run into 1/3 to 2/3 of people who are in Fest.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a very festy movie, and I think you'll understand why after we watch it.
Okay.
In a very fun way.
Yeah.
Not like in a we're gonna gripe about how we're being mistreated by management sort of way.
That does seem to be like the main thing about Fest, but
it's really fun to bitch about with all of the other people who see the worst things that I do. Anyway,
D&D is always a good time.
Anyway,
all right,
let's do this.
Sounds good. Let's roll the tape.
Roll it.
Okay, her outfits though.
Ugh. All right, Jocelyn is the worst.
So, I think to kind of frame this up.
Yeah.
Two initial thoughts come to mind. It was a delightful little romp.
Yeah.
Like it did the good job of like being a sort of the like a little bit funny, kind of heartfelt in like a not ironic way kind of story.
Like a genuine, real.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like sentimental, trying to, it's doing all that. Very like, I feel like we don't get movies a lot like that anymore.
No.
Like it feels like we've kind of moved away from that. So I liked it. I think the weakest part of it was sort of the love story.
Yeah.
And it was unfortunate because the love story was like a major component of like the drive for it.
Yeah.
So it felt like they kind of invented, I don't know, it felt like it was just there because it had to be, and they felt like there was no real, it like, felt irrational.
You don't see why they're in love. You see that they are, but you don't see why, which there is this trope or theme or whatever, in literature and movies and such, that's courtly love, not Courtney love. Very different. Courtly love is like love that can it's Guinevere and Lancelot. So it's like it's like love that a knight would have for his lady, but they can never be together because of their different positions, and he can never like touch her or whatever. I'm gonna Google this because
okay, it's a weird I really struggle with the idea of just like expecting to believe their love story at face value. Like it was really hard for me to buy in.
Yeah. So medieval European literary tradition and ideal of love that flourished in the 12th and 13th centuries. Okay. So kind of when this movie takes place.
Yeah.
Emphasizing chivalry, noble devotion to a lady, and an often unconsummated adulterous relationship with an emphasis on spiritual and emotional rather than physical connection.
Interesting. Though this did have a physical connection.
They did do the physical connecting.
Right. Because it was 2001.
Yeah.
Right? 01, 02.
Concept was spread by troubadours and courtly literature.
Okay.
So Chaucer.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of
it's really one-dimensional.
It's really just one-dimensional in this movie, in this instance.
Yeah. Are there instances of it? I don't know, because I'm frankly like not super into that kind of literature. Yeah. Like I'm the guy that's like much more interested in like a sci-fi story.
You would want
even
to
an
see,
early sci-fi story.
This in space would be
more interesting.
Cooler
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, and I think that the nice thing about like sci-fi is like it's a little more flexible in that, and usually focuses on the kind of. I feel like there's oftentimes like a philosophical question that comes along with a lot of like Star Wars, like sci-fi speculative fiction, not Star Wars so much, but like other stuff. Whereas like I feel like that there's the chivalrous, like there's to me it feels like with like kind of medieval style. What do they call that? Medieval. What would we call this? Like this kind of like storyline.
Yeah, like medieval literature.
Like a Chaucer, literally. Yeah. Kind of storyline. Like, to me, it always just felt like that there's like a lot of it, and a lot of it plays very similarly. Mm-hmm. So while I like enjoy instances of it, like this was very enjoyable, and I like when they do farces of it. Yeah. You know, like Robin Hood, Men in Tights, and stuff like that. Yeah. I really enjoy that, but I find that I overall just feel like it's cheapened. Like, to me, the whole medium feels cheapened because it's so wide and dilute. Mm-hmm. And that's like, I don't know, that's my own, and I don't think that that's like true. It's just my brain, kind of the way I perceive it. So I feel like every time, like, they got a cart and they're in this like little medieval town that's thrown together by a couple, like a local theater troupe, like that's always what it feels like to me. Gotcha. There's very few situations, and which is why I like things like Gallivant or Robin Hood Men in Tights. Yeah, and, like, because you already know it's cheap. Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Whereas like
poking fun at that kind of that the tropes of
that kind of genre. Yeah. And so like to me, like this played it earnestly, which always is kind of like, oh, okay. Oh, you're doing this for real. Oh, okay, we're doing this for real then.
But they did it with a smirk. They did it like it was a little tongue in cheek. Yes. It was a little like
a little bit of linguini. Yeah.
some linguini in the jousting
scenes. I think that that is one of the reasons I liked it. I liked that they I think a big part of why that is kind of the general feeling is because of the music. Because the music is modern, we get that, okay, this isn't supposed to be like super serious. It's not supposed to be like we're not playing this so literally. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Like it was definitely, I think you were talking about like how you're like it's appropriate that we're doing it this time of year because of like Ren Fest happening. And I think you're right. Like it's being played for real, but it's also being played from a modern lens, and they're not hiding the fact that it's being played from a modern lens. So the cheapness of like look, it's another medieval set, it doesn't really hit the same way. Yeah. It's like, yes, I could go to the Renaissance Festival and get a jousting arena if I wanted. Right. And like, so why is this better? It's because they're not trying to not be that. In a way, they're kind of like, this is how it works. Like this is we're not trying to be perfectly. We're not trying to be like stylized and a fictional world, accurate. And we're also not trying to be perfectly accurate, and we know that. Yeah. It definitely.
I think that's how people should be making these movies.
I agree.
There is something to be said for being really historically accurate and
Well, what's a good example of that? Like, do you know. See, this is my problem. Is like, do you know of like a really good historically accurate piece from one of these?
Not that I can think of that I've seen off the top of my head.
There are some that played a lot more seriously, but they don't do it better. And so like the fact that this thing was like very like. They did a good job of making characters that were lovable. Yes. That was a massive component. Mm-hmm. And the banter between those characters was worth it. Was worth the price of admission to me.
So good.
So like that was great. And also, and we'll get to in the notes, but like Paul Bettany and Alan Tudyk in this movie
I would literally watch a sequel to this movie that was just them.
It was an absolute like delight to watch them. Yeah. Like, I mean, like they were pretty early in their careers. Yeah. And they just like, I can see why they have continued to do so well. Like they just commit all the way. Mm-hmm. They understand exactly what they're supposed to be doing in this scene. And obviously like some of that can be put to direction and stuff too. Right. But like, I just really enjoyed watching all of them. They were all great, but those two specifically were really fun to watch because I'm so familiar with both of their acting later on.
It just starts off in such a...
I literally have a note about this. Okay. Yeah.
Do we want to get to your notes or do you have anything else?
Go for it. You say your thing.
Well, I was going to say it really starts off with this kind of, we have Will, Watt, and Roland.
Right.
and the three of them, are they're
found
squires,
family.
they're found family.
Yeah.
And you get that like right away.
Yeah.
The spark of his life is smothered in shite.
Right. Yes.
His soul is gone, but his stench remains. Do you get it? He's dead. You stupid son of a bitch.
Right.
Like,
it's good.
Like, and then especially the moment that like cinches that relationship for me is when they're wrestling for the coin. When Will's like, okay, if you can come and get your coins from me,
right. Like,
you can fuck off and I'll do this by myself. And then it's just the three of them like wrestling in the dirt, like three little boys wrestling in the dirt.
Right. Like they clearly they do such a good job of really setting that stage right away.
Playful, loving kind of relationship between the three of them, like from right off the bat.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So jumping into the notes, like my first was just like, gotta love descriptive yellow text. Jumping right in, talking about jousting.
Happy 2001.
Right, exactly. Oh, it's so good. And then it's just, is this a sports movie?
You said, did I get tricked into watching a sports movie? I mean,
God
kind of.
Damn it, it is kind of a sports movie.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
It's got kind of the same plot line, the same
flow of a
sports
underdog
movie
sports movie. Yeah.
And what's it called? Jousting was the sport.
True.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, as well as the other thing, the
sword thing.
Things at the tournaments. There were actually usually 6 events at tourneys. Hold on. So sword, lance, axe, bow, mace, and spear. So like lance was jousting, and that was kind of the big tourney draw.
Everyone liked to go. Those are the big spectacle.
Yeah, and then like the sword competition that we saw him doing,
kind of like fencing-y, kind of like
I would
stuff.
assume mace and spear and probably axe were similar, and then the bow was probably like a Robin Hood type
like archery
competition.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Good to know. Well, and that was actually Gallivant even showed that. Like they showed the other elements of stuff, like archery. Like they actually showed all that. I'm not trying to claim that Gallivant was accurate, but I mean, it might have kind of maybe was.
It makes sense to us here.
Yeah.
700 years later. In the future.
Right. Alan, your hair. I wasn't ready for the full on red situation.
Bright ass red.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, because I always see him as sort of blonde now,
like a strawberry blonde.
Just like the full on carrot top was crazy.
Maybe they turned it up for the movie.
It looks like
it does look really fresh.
It does. Like it's like, I bet if I touched it, like it would come off in my hands. Like that is how red it was saturated. It was so dyed.
It's literally just strings of dye.
Strings of dye
on top of his head.
That's funny. And then immediately, I did write down there. A lot of these are just quotes because it was very quotable. Yeah. His spirit is gone, but his stench remains. So good.
Aaron and I actually didn't realize how much Aaron and I quote this movie like back and forth to each other sometimes. Because like there's sometimes where he'll say like, get it in the whatever, and I'm like, get it in the cradle, get it in the cradle, get it in the cradle. And we've watched this movie together a lot, Aaron and I, because it's a good kind of feel good.
It's a good feel good romp kind of vibe. Yeah, absolutely. Bro's taking his opportunity, just like, oh, he's dead. Strip him out.
Dead. All right,
put me in there. Let's go.
Put me in, coach.
Tap me in. And then Queen starts playing, and then I got confused for a minute. I was like, whoa. And then the fact they were like doing We Will Rock You in the state, like that definitely set a tone. Mm-hmm. That definitely shifted. Like I think I wrote this down a little bit with like, I'll get there, but like it really does set a good tone for the beginning of the movie. Like they did a good job from the very get-go, creating like expectations of what you are expecting to deal with throughout the course of the movie, which I thought was great. Turkey leg counter 1.
I think that's the only one we saw.
I think it was. I was looking for more and I never saw any more.
Yeah, me neither. But you can't have a movie set in medieval or Renaissance times without a turkey leg. It's got to have at least one turkey leg.
Right.
Even though turkeys are
from North America.
It's fine. Don't question it.
Yeah.
It might have been a swan.
Who's to say? Like, is that a thing they did?
Oh yeah, they ate swans.
Oh, okay.
Or geese and
True. A goose leg. Yeah, that could be
goose leg. Whatever.
That's so funny. Blows horn, makes electric guitar noise.
Yep.
Totally.
That's how that works.
Love it. And the jousting scenes, they did utilize real slow-mo.
Did they?
Yep. Not super turned down, but like I would call it off speed by a little bit, but they didn't do that under cranking where it was like jerky. They actually overcranked the camera and made it. They overcranked the camera and made it run at a faster rate, and then slowed it down in post.
Gotcha.
So then it was actually probably running at 48 frames per second instead of 24, and then they were able to pull it back, and you got that kind of, because like the horse would be like kind of galloping forward, and it was like slow. That is real slow-mo, and I appreciated them doing it because it really made it look cool.
Yeah.
And it takes, and it's hard to do.
Yeah.
So especially with film, you had to expose it differently because you're running the film twice as fast through the camera.
So you
have to adjust your shutter, and if you couldn't adjust your shutter angle and aperture, you would have to make sure that it was lit differently. You have to make sure there was enough light in the scene to like get everything to come in. Yeah. So there's actually some considerations, which is why people don't always do it. Now, I don't know if this movie was shot on film or digital. Digital was pretty new at that time. Yeah. So I'm guessing they probably shot it on film. Probably. It looks kind of like it was on film. But anyway, right away I like enjoyed the vibe. Like the production vibe was good. Still struggling with Alan's hair. Right away, very, very like not okay with William's like white guy hacky sack dreads vibes.
Yeah.
That was like, I could tell that it was, I just wish they had done that differently, because it really right away gave me this vibe of like, he just looks like he goes to like Berkeley. Like he doesn't, like, I don't know. Like
he goes to Berkeley.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I think what they were trying to go for with his hair kind of throughout the movie, especially his hair as a little kid, there are some kind of curl patterns that white people have that do kind of dread a little bit.
Right. And it's true, they did show it as when he was a kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely needed that haircut that he got.
Yeah.
After the training montage.
Yeah. That was so funny. I was just like,
I'm like, it gets better. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I appreciate that.
It was also like the blonde beard.
Yeah.
Blonde beards always kind of weird me out.
Yeah, it's like, it just looks weird. It's
like flesh colored beards.
Yeah.
Doesn't provide any contrast.
No. It's agreed. It's, yeah. Never trust a blonde man. Casual gallows background shot right away at the beginning, just like them talking. It's just a guy hanging behind them.
Oh yeah,
so classic. A full stomach, that dream can come true. There's just so many good quotes in here. And then at this point, I'm like, this soundtrack is fucking wild. Like, because the thing that was weird to me, and I'm still not sure. Like, it didn't. Like, I'll put it this way. Like, it didn't like ruin the movie for me or anything. But I found it to be not quite. They either needed to do it less or needed to do it more.
Okay.
I'm like, they had clearly like a limited budget for their needle drop licenses.
Yeah.
Because they were only for like the biggest climactic kind of shots they would drop in pop music. But it was weird to me because it felt like it would be like you'd forget. It would go long enough that you kind of forgot that they were doing it, and it was very classic. I would call it sort of like Princess Bride style, like standard soundtracky stuff, kind of fantasy soundtracky stuff. And then it would suddenly move back in, and they did it smoothly. It would move back into whatever the pop song was or the modern song, contemporary music was, and then I'd be like, oh, that's right, they're doing that again, and it would kind of jostle me around. Right. And maybe that was what they intended, and that's fine if it was. I just found it to be kind of distracting.
So the use of the modern music, I think I mentioned this while we were watching. The director actually said he chose to do it that way to show the modern audience how the Renaissance or medieval audience reacted to their music at the time.
So he was sort of doing he was throwing a lens on to say like, hey, like they had this like whatever music happening, but like the people would have felt like they were playing fucking We Will Rock You.
Because when you use like Renaissance or medieval music in a modern movie, it doesn't hit the same.
Correct. Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Right.
Because we don't have that, historical context, and we have, a lot more musical technology right now.
Right.
So I enjoy the contemporary music.
Yeah. No,
and I know
that does make sense for
that was a big like peccadillo that people had with this movie was like, oh, I don't like the modern music in the medieval setting.
And
it's
honestly,
like, okay, but
I never thought it was a bad. I guess my peccadillo with it was not like it's not historically accurate. It was mostly just like it was only being used sometimes in like kind of alongside a very classic fantasy soundtrack, and it felt like it sort of like didn't always. It just and I guess the director probably did what he was intending to do, which was we're only going to use this when we're using diegetic music that the people would have listened to at the time.
Yeah,
because that is kind of about when it was in use.
Right.
So I get it. I get the intention. I actually think that he succeeded in that because he made the audience reactive to it, and it was sort of like he applied a filter to us. Like it was like what they're hearing is
our equivalent of We Will Rock You or The Boys Are Back in Town.
Like
or
they're literally listening
Golden
to
Years, like
Well, and that was the other thing that was weird is so they played it when they were like parading back in without I guess there would have been music playing around. Yeah. So it was like I get I guess it would be cool. I guess it's cool that he went for vibes, right? He's like, this is what they're hearing right now, but you're looking through time and you're hearing what you would hear.
That's kind of the movie, though, is going for vibes.
It really is.
Because not historically accurate at all, but like not terribly,
Yeah.
They walked that line really well.
They did. I agree. I think it was a gripe, but not a big gripe, and it was not I wasn't annoyed fundamentally with the concept. It was mostly just like for some reason that is something that took me out of it occasionally, but not because of the use of modern music. It was just the frequency. Love a good training montage. All I can ever think of is Gallivant, where they do the training montage song. Just so good. And then the next day he can't lift his arms.
Can't move.
So good. Paul Bettany walks into the movie fully nude, which is such a power move, honestly. Just wander into the movie fully nude.
Just and then he's not embarrassed by it. I mean, he's a little bit like you to trudge,
he's like
he's so verbose and it's a really great character introduction.
It's a great character introduction, and
I might steal a character walking in naked
100%
as a character introduction at some point.
So good. Like it's such a great, and it gives you an idea of like, it immediately makes you go, okay, what is this guy's deal?
Yeah. Like what the fuck?
Like what is happening? Why is he like this? How do you like this? Why is he just like, he either has no shame or his shame has been taken away from him by force of something. So you like it all makes sense. Like it was good character setup. And also just like the fact that Paul Bettany was Chaucer was just chef's kiss. It was so good. The word thank you, Jeff. It's like they're little shortened up. The word "fong" has become a new favorite of mine.
It's a good word.
Is it accurate?
I don't know.
Okay,
I have no idea.
Because my assumption is that it's in place of fuck or something to that effect. Mm-hmm. I guess I don't know. It is
definitely Watt's favorite word.
It is, and he uses it in like a place of like more violence.
Yeah.
Than like, you know what I mean? Like it's interesting. Like he uses it in a way that I probably would maybe use fuck, but he more utilized it in like inflicting pain, not just like more like, for me, fuck is more like a more nebulous like anger, not like a direct act of violence.
I'm gonna look this up and see if it's an actual word.
Let me see.
There is no entry for it in the Oxford English Dictionary nor in the Middle English Dictionary. So probably not.
Yeah, interesting. Mary. Mary was a swear word in medieval times. And zounds. Interesting. So I have a guess then on this. My guess would be that they probably wanted to say fuck, like
And
in the
just
script,
didn't want to get
rated R out of their minds. Yeah, is it rated R?
No, PG-13.
PG-13. Yeah, then that's probably what it was. That's so funny. It's a lot of butt for PG-13.
A lot of Paul Bettany's butt.
Yeah.
For PG-13.
Yeah.
Because we see it thrice.
Yeah, and fairly long shots. Like just not even like just like, oh, there's a butt. It's like, hello, middle of road. There's a butt walking through.
There's an ass walking right. A teeny little Paul Bettany butt.
Like a little flat Paul Bettany butt.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Okay.
Didn't we also see Paul Bettany's ass in the Da Vinci Code?
Oh my God, we
did.
Why does it? I forgot.
Paul Bettany
that's right. Paul Bettany was
likes his ass.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
I like showing off his little butt.
He's one of those people that I'd be like, I'd love to just like have a drink with you and like talk about like anything. Because I just want to know what your deal is normally.
You just seem so weird and
I know.
cool and
anyway.
Let's hang out.
Come on our podcast, Paul Bettany.
Him and Alan Tudyk, honestly.
Could you both be on our podcast?
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Yes.
Ding when he sees Jocelyn. Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't like that character.
I don't either.
I don't like the way she was written. I don't like the way that she was played, and I don't like the way that she was dressed.
Same.
Like the 0 for 3. Like you could have removed her from the movie, and I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of rude to say that. I don't want to blame any one specific individual on that, but like as an ensemble, and no one helped. No one helped themselves. Like it was just a bad deal.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I just. I don't like the character. I don't like this pseudo courtly love that eventually like gets consummated, which whatever. And then
Courtly Love is actually my drag name. I'm sorry.
Love it. But like I don't know. It all feels really empty. Whereas more classic examples of courtly love involve a lot more. I mean, not more yearning, because Will did yearn quite a bit.
Right. In a way that really started to irritate the shit out of me.
In a way that was really fucking annoying. And it was like a little boy with his first crush.
Right.
Which he probably was.
Might
honestly.
have been. Yeah, fair enough.
But just like, it's more yearning from afar. Mm-hmm. There's more of a, I don't know.
Yeah.
Her character just makes me grind my teeth. I like that she pushes back on a lot of the sexist shit.
Yes, but then on the flip side,
at the same time, she's
kind of manipulative too.
She's super manipulative
so
about it.
So it kind of like,
and then plays into like, oh, I'd rather be a girl with a flower than a boy with a horse and a stick. Like, what? How are those comparable?
Right. Right. It's just because.
I mean, I know
just because that sentence is symmetrical doesn't mean it makes sense.
Yeah. Just because it's balanced doesn't mean like I don't know. And just because he called you a silly girl with a flower or whatever, it's like, oh, no, and then the whole lose for me, win for me thing.
Yep. Also irritating.
Was just.
Yep.
The worst.
Yeah.
Like that is a toxic ass relationship.
I love that they did we're gonna get back to her, don't worry.
Good.
They do percussive maintenance on the armor. That was fun early on.
With just sticks in there just hitting him.
Yep.
Jesus.
How often does Paul get naked in this movie? That was like a first question I had.
Yeah, it was just the twice. It's just the two.
Chaucer has such bard energy. Like I didn't realize how much Paul Bettany has bard energy.
He is the party's bard.
Right. To the point of like, oh my God, like +8 charisma. My God.
I'd say
are we gonna do our classes?
I guess we're doing the classification, the D&D classes of the 5.
Right, give me your breakdown.
So Kate is an artificer.
Totally.
Chaucer's a bard.
Totally.
Will is the, I want to say fighter.
Okay. Yep.
I don't want to say like tank or barbarian because he's not that big.
No, he's the fighter.
He's the fighter.
Yeah, because he's kind of just like singly driven.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Okay.
Or
is he a paladin? Because he's kind of like principled.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. I'd say he's a paladin.
Okay.
Watt is the fighter.
Yes.
Because he
will literally fight anything that moves.
Because Watt is literally just like an angry chihuahua.
Chihuahua, truly, all the time.
And
so good.
And Roland. Roland gives me like druid or ranger vibes. You know?
Okay.
Or like
monk? No,
he's not really a monk. I'd say it's mostly the he takes care of everyone. He
does.
Seems like
he's a glue.
He is the big brother of the three.
Of the three of them.
He's the big brother. Will is the middle child, and then Watt is
the baby,
the youngest.
Yeah,
who has some
real rage issues.
Maybe he's just hungry all the time.
That's
don't know.
Probably true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Roland would be.
Yeah. I'm gonna like that's why I said druid, because druids are usually pretty
connected,
pretty resourceful.
Yeah,
pretty.
He's definitely the like grounded one.
Yeah.
And remember, he also is like really handy.
Yeah.
Because like he made that tunic, which was fucking awesome.
Tunic.
Yeah.
On short ass notice.
And was able to like just be like, she's like, oh, look at that awesome cloth, and just like made it up on the fly. Yeah. Yeah, we could say druid.
Yeah.
Druid kind of makes sense. Okay, let's see.
Just wants to go home. Misses his home.
Right?
Yeah.
So okay, I have some technical call-outs for this one.
Okay.
Sound design was pretty good.
The what?
Sound design.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was
the horse in the church was coconut shells on a guy's garage floor.
Amazing. God, freaking sound designers, man. I tell you what, they are wizards.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. And he was trying to get someone to fix his armor. It's like, no, money. No, I want money. Stop doing this. Jocelyn's outfits just keep getting worse, and I keep getting more irritated. Just like let Natalie Portman have her outfits back from Phantom Menace.
The film does not claim any historical accuracy, but there's a lot of like her outfits are.
There are things
improbable.
That's exactly it. Like it's not a like. It's not, I don't care. Like this isn't like a like Emma Watson and Beauty and the Beast problem where it's like it's just like not appropriate for that specific era or like the design or whatever. But like this is to the point where it's like, well. That fabric between her breasts that's just like this like super fine manufactured mesh, like do you think that's available then?
Is that an actual? That's not that's not a real, that would not have been
happened.
A thing.
That hat that had like that weird like there were these materials that just seemed
that were
so outlandish.
See-through.
Yeah, like these sheer things
were not
like you could maybe get silk if you were super rich.
Silk was the thing.
But silk, that didn't look like silk.
No, it was not.
So
it
weird.
Absolutely was not.
It was just, and then the kinds of hairstyles the way they'd be able to like hold her hair.
Yeah.
That's just not.
And all the spikes.
Yeah, like
her hair was so spiky.
Like it's one thing for it to be like coiled and kind of wound up very elaborately is one thing, but like these like weird like
it looked like they had laid her down.
She was like Annie Potts from fucking
I was gonna
say Pretty in Pink.
Yeah. Not 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
It's like that one look that it looked like they laid her down on a sheet on like a wooden plank.
Yep.
And then painted her hair with hair gel and then had to
pry her
off.
back off. It was like, absolutely absurd.
It was her outfits and her hairstyles are just outlandish and improbable and really just I think that's another problem I have with the character is just you don't look the part.
No.
Like, face-wise, very much so.
Yeah.
But you add in everything else.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't believe you.
Like her like assistant, like Christiana or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
She
She
always
looked
had.
appropriate.
She looked appropriate. Like
she looked very, not, I don't want to say modest because...
but it was
But
more
she
plain.
wore, plainer. And not saying royalty has to be plain, but they also
No.
don't have to look like space aliens.
Right. And that's and I do wonder, like, to a certain degree, like if there was if in the same way they did modern music, they did like a directorial choice.
That's kind of my intuition.
Like to be like,
me.
we wanted her to really stand out because she stood out to William. I guess,
Okay, but
you could just do her up. Like, she's really attractive.
Yeah,
why do you
she's
have
a
to like?
gorgeous actress.
Yeah, like why are we overthinking this?
Yeah.
Cause I don't know.
And like
baffling.
The spiky hair. I like, honestly, it feels symbolic of her personality. Like, she's kind of spiky and kind of sardonic.
Yeah, God, you're kind of right.
And you can do that with a character without
being so literal.
being such
And like,
such a manipulative person, you know?
Yeah, and you don't need to like, and they did it with nobody else. Like, it was like they made
Right.
they followed like a very specific. It was like one designer. They pulled this designer like right off the Phantom Menace set, and said, you need to do all the like costume and design work and oversee that for
But
this
just
one
for this one character.
and you don't get to look at any other part of the movie when you do it. Like, it was just absolutely looked crazy.
Yeah.
It looked crazy. Anyway, and then it just made me want to watch The Fifth Element. It literally just looked like she walked out of like three
She does
sci-fi
look
movies.
like,
Crazy.
she looks like she's in a sci-fi movie when she's not.
Oh my god, crazy. The protector of Italian virginity. He just goes completely off the rails.
God.
It was such a good line. Like his like.
That's the +8 charisma coming in.
Yeah. Stop prattling on about the random spaceball hat gal. And then they had that crazy close up on the horse eye. That was weird.
That freaked you out.
There was a couple of weird, like, because there were like little one-off bits that the decisions that they do where I'd be like, well, that was not like the rest of it. Yeah. Kind of weird.
That's the day the AD was in charge of editing.
I know. I think that they had the DP was out and they had the assistant, like the first assistant camera operator was in charge or something, like, because it wasn't a bad shot. It was just not in line with the rest of
what
it.
The fuck?
Yeah, it was super
Haven't
weird.
seen one of those before. Right.
Break off your gold and go. Just he just gets this gold object and just breaks it apart.
Well, gold is super squishy.
Yeah, no,
like, even when it's solid, it's really squishy. So
it makes sense.
It makes sense that they can just hack pieces off of it.
It's just like, this would have been more effective if you just would have given me a bar of gold, because I'm just gonna break it apart anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Will, can you stop being Ted Mosby for like 1 second?
Nope.
Oh god. The bit where he's like describing the tunic by looking at that piece of fabric. I'm like, we're just sitting there like, is the tunic in the room with us right now?
Okay, Maria. The Von Trapp children wearing curtains all over again. And those were green too.
It all comes back around.
It all comes back to the sound of music.
Man. Why is her outfit getting more crazy? Like, it was just really freaking me out.
It's just, ugh.
She's not like the other girls.
Yeah.
That's why I had in all caps. And I was like, ooh, bad guy's having big feelings.
Yeah. He has some big feelings.
He really does. And he's just like, this is one of those other things where I'm like, I understand you created a character that's like that, like, he's got this very like attractive haughty face and is just kind of purely evil,
very noble, but also looks very evil.
And like the fact that he literally says the line doing old sins in a new way, like he's just written to be bad.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, and I get that that's the point, like he's supposed to be bad and we're supposed to not like him, and that's great.
He has
like,
zero redeeming
he's
qualities.
got no redeeming qualities, like
zero.
Like,
he's got negative redeeming qualities.
It's not even that he's trying to like woo
he's not
crazy
even trying to woo her.
She's just trying to go to her dad and like get it. Like, it was just he was so bad that it was kind of like, okay, I guess,
right.
Yeah,
cool it, Adamar.
God,
like, Jesus, take it down a notch. We get it. You have a massive inferiority complex.
Literally.
I guarantee that character's dad said to him, you've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found wanting.
Literally.
I guarantee that was like first thing he said to the kid when he slid out of his mom. He was
right.
You have been weighed, you have been measured.
Water slided out and it picks him up and says,
you have been found wanting, and I hate you, and now you're
Yes.
my son, and I will neglect you forever. Anyway.
Perfect. Kate, they don't deserve you.
No, they don't.
She was
honestly,
was the best.
I wanted Kate to, I don't know.
I was going to insert something dirty, but I didn't really know where to go with that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Kate was
justice for
cute.
Kate.
Justice for Kate.
You should have been a bigger part of the movie, and I love you.
She was talented. She was pretty.
Please tell me you got to hook up with Chaucer at some point.
Right. She was the real feminist icon character.
She was the sassy, sardonic character.
Right.
That would have gone well with Will's, happy-go-lucky, but like his optimism and his pride and everything.
Right.
She was a good counterbalance to that.
Agreed.
But he had to go for the weird-looking, spiky porcupine chick.
She provided no benefit for that because she didn't influence the prince to our knowledge.
No,
she did nothing to help him.
No, she made his life
more difficult. She was just a plot point.
She was just a beautiful person who, I mean, yes, she went and got his father for his final tournament.
Yes. And I don't even know what her deal was. They never really explained
why is she here?
Who is she? Why? What is her connection to anything?
We don't see any of her family.
No.
Any of her. We have no backstory.
She was just written in. There was a whole story. And they're like, well, fuck. I guess we kind of need to have a love interest.
I don't know if this is true or not, but maybe in some of the first drafts, it was maybe Kate or maybe someone else.
Right.
But in later drafts,
she feels like she's been duct taped into the story.
Yeah,
and maybe literally, they literally just took a different character from a different movie they're working on, dropped her in outfit and all. Oh my god, where's that wig that we gave Annie Potts? Do you still have that?
You still have it?
Oh my god,
you have it?
You have it?
But yeah,
I get it. Yeah. No, Kate. I mean, because I want to watch this movie in a world where Kate.
She is called Princess. The princess is here.
Okay.
But we don't know what or where she is the princess of. We don't know why she's, attending all these tournaments when she clearly doesn't know anything about the sport.
She's coming to Paris. She's doing blah. She's going wherever. And
who cares?
What is her deal? I don't.
Who is she? Who does she belong to? Where's her handler?
Oh, and even to the point, and then she so they find out that he's not a nobility, right?
Right.
And then he there's no moment of her being there's not even that
no
part.
she has no hesitation on that,
which is great, but also there it doesn't even, so the whole counterpoint
it's supposed to be her redeeming quality that she just accepts him.
Yeah, but it's played so badly.
Yeah.
I swear that they're up until one revision before they published the script.
Yeah.
That he had a different love interest.
Oh God, yeah.
Because
he must have.
It had to have been Kate. I just want to rewatch this but Kate's
even
love interest.
Even though it seems like his love for her is his main motivation.
Yeah. But it feels
shoehorned.
Yeah.
There's a conspiracy here.
There's a conspiracy. I need to know. I'm gonna find the director. I'm gonna call them. There is something so.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, we got some questions.
We have some questions.
Just some follow-up. Some quick follow-up questions.
Come on our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, and then I loved Chaucer with the reflecting thing, just reflecting the other guy. So good.
The other guy's herald.
What a little shit.
It's little moments like that that just endear these characters
because they do so many of those bits. It's so good. Oh my Gideon.
Watts, it's called a lance.
Hello. So good.
Just burn.
Oh my Gideon.
Oh my Gideon.
Actually, that's my next one. It's called a lance. Hello.
Hello.
Is Kate the best character? Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah,
yes.
certainly. I swear to God, Quasimodo.
Which is funny because that book didn't come out
until the 1700s.
1700s.
Yeah.
And
More.
it was because Victor Hugo wanted to save Notre Dame because they were going to tear it down. But anyway.
Huh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Notre Dame was like in ruins. And
which time? No, I'm sorry. Womp womp.
And then Victor Hugo wrote
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
And got people interested in it.
And people were like, "Oh, hey, Notre Dame, that's cool.
Right.
We should probably make it not fall down."
But, yeah, fair. Huh. Jesus is English. I'm like,
Okay, but that is very accurate for the time period.
Right. No,
they
was
thought
funny.
Jesus was white.
It was a funny line. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Well, God may love the French, but Jesus is English.
I love so there's this whole bit where this whole scene where where Jocelyn is like, if you love me, you're gonna lose, and you have to like, get beat up, and that's the only way I can achieve climax or whatever she was gonna say. and so, but the weird thing about that whole scene is it was at like a kind of a not quite an ultra wide shot, but like a semi wide shot, like directly from the side,
and then it follows
them. But right up until the very end, it didn't punch in at all for most of it, like to the point where you couldn't see their lips moving, which leads me to a couple of different questions.
Okay.
Like I could, especially considering the way they were facing, you couldn't really see their faces.
Right.
And I'm like, was this a choice? Or was this like they didn't want to reshoot something?
I don't know. I think it might have been a reference to art of the time period.
Oh, like it was supposed to be flat like medieval art?
Yeah.
But it was so far away.
I know.
Like that's the thing that really got me was I was like, why are we like, I get it's a cool shot, like as an establishing shot where it's like, they because they did move and talk and that made sense. But then they'd stop for multiple segments. And that's when, as like an editor, I would have expected to do like a timed punch in.
Yeah.
And like, and usually because like, with the scene, like, and the rules are meant to be broken, but normally it's scene starts, you start either establishing or wide, and then slowly you move in to a certain kind of comfortable level, move back and forth between multiple kind of angles if you have them. If you have an impactful moment, you can use special close-ups, you can kind of punch in if you need, and then kind of float there, and then as you kind of go to the next scene, you either cut to something else, the next establishing shot, or back out
or move back.
And like the idea of it just be like up until the last like maybe minute and a half of that 5-10 minute sequence, it was all at that wide shot. And she just looked like the lead singer of Evanescence, and but you couldn't really define any features. Like it was just, I don't know, the whole thing felt odd. It was an odd sequence to me.
And that's when she's telling him, if you really love me, you'll lose, which I think is super manipulative and really shitty.
Yeah. Like it just felt, it felt weird. It was a weird, and also it's a weird scene visually to do those words.
Yeah.
Like that was what she was asking him to do, and you never got a reaction on their faces. Like it to the point where it's like you're willfully keeping us from getting a reaction on either of them interacting with each other.
Yeah.
Like why are you depriving us of that? Like you really just don't want us to like her. Like you know what I mean? Like it was weird.
Yeah.
It was a very weird. I don't know. It threw me off.
It was a little weird.
And then he had to do that poetry thing. It was awful. With breasts. I'm like, can we not with that?
Your breasts are below your throat.
I'm like, these are terrible.
Buddy,
these are terrible things.
No. Abort mission. Turn around and leave. Now.
I was just like, I hate her. I just have that as a note. We don't understand women, but they understand us. Which is a good line.
Which is true.
It's a pretty good line.
Well, maybe not you.
Oh, and maybe not you. Those two are so funny. I love that we get the little backstory moment.
Yeah.
And then you get established the fact that Roland is older. And like he kind of takes him under his wing as like kind of older brother character. Like very, very, very interesting. And it also gave you a interesting look at Hector.
Yeah.
To kind of see like what his vibe was, because like they definitely like because when in the beginning
he's introduced as dead and covered in shit.
Right.
Like he shot himself to death.
So the idea of and on top of that, they weren't sad.
No.
Like not excessively sad,
No.
but they also didn't seem excessively gleeful.
Right.
They didn't really have a lot of feelings about the character.
Yeah, that was kind of where I was like,
yeah,
if you were given to basically a surrogate dad at age 7, wouldn't you be a little sadder on his death? But then we don't know really what happened in the 12 years in between.
Right.
Maybe some resentment grew about whatever.
Right.
And
it definitely,
they haven't eaten in 3 days. Like,
right. I definitely got the sense that, he was probably like not, because I don't think he was, I didn't get the sense that he was like going to be abusive.
No.
Right. But I also got the sense that, the 3 of them fended for themselves a lot.
Yeah.
And it sort of felt more like he was sort of their charge.
Yeah.
In a way, which was just interesting. It was very interesting to kind of get a little bit of backstory and see that whole interaction. I think it helped the story quite a bit. Well, he's a starved little scarecrow. Like, oh, so sad. And you just follow your feet.
He's just a little guy.
You just follow your feet is like the worst advice in the world.
I don't trust my feet.
I don't trust my feet. Yeah.
I have plantar fasciitis. I don't trust my feet.
Right? Exactly.
I need better arch support.
Committing the oldest sins in the newest ways. I still don't like that line so much. I hate it. Like, I'm like, you're just bad, and you just said you're bad. Like, I don't know.
When did he say that? When he was in the
when he got called back from the war, it's like because the prince had to pull them all back because they were being terrible, and he was like, and he like pulls up next to me, he's like, we did all the oldest sins in the newest ways. I'm like, ew,
what the fuck does that mean?
What's the matter with you? Like, what's your problem, bro?
General Sherman, like, what the fuck?
Fuck,
dude.
Yeah.
You're irredeemably evil.
Okay, and then William is just like, I can't run. I have to stay. I'm like, I get that like advanced the plot. Like, obviously, like he has to stay so there can be drama and the thing can wrap itself up. But it was also like, okay, I don't know. Like, I felt like they're like, this would have been the best use of the gal. She didn't know. He like they could have done something with her, and then they like flat out refused to use her over and over and over again.
She, he's like, this doesn't bother you, like that I'm the son of a commoner. You're going to live with me in my hovel with the pigs inside. And she's like, yes, with the pigs. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
First of all, you absolutely will not.
Yeah.
The second you go to his dad's house and you see that the roof leaks, you're out of there.
Right.
Like, you are a spoiled, theoretically, princess. Theoretically, who has had everything done for her entire life. Right. Like, this is like, that's, I don't believe you when you say you will live in his hovel with him with the pigs. Right. Like,
sorry, she might have ruined the movie for me. Because like it just like this was the time.
No.
This was the time for her to be a plot point.
To be like, okay, I can't do this. I'm out of here. I'm sorry. Or
he's like, the reason I have to stay is because I have to find her. Or some like she should be like why was she just standing there with Chaucer? Like why were the two of them working on this together? Like
I have to prove that I'm worthy. I have to become actually become a knight.
Right. Like
if I run now, she'll never respect me. Something like that.
Like, because like his decision to stay makes literally no sense.
His decision to stay because everyone is telling him, you need to leave.
Right.
You need to get out of here. They are going to arrest you.
But if they did, the way that they wrote it to that point, if he did do that, the movie would just end. Yeah. Because he already had the girl. Mm-hmm. He had all of his friends that loved him. Yeah. And he could have just walked away. Yeah.
He had enough money.
Yeah. Like, he had enough money. He could have just escaped back to France.
Could have just gone wherever.
And hung out with everyone there. Like,
grabbed dad, hit the road,
and gone.
No one would have been the wiser.
Right. He had everything he needed. And so like this whole thing where it's like that whole part, like, and then like once that ended and the rest of the story played out, it was fine. Yeah. But they had written themselves into a corner where they had to make him make a weird decision,
make a really weird, nonsensical decision.
Yeah. and because there was no
because
there was
it was
no driving
literally
force behind
just his pride.
Yeah.
And at some point, pride's got to break. Otherwise, you become Adamar.
Right.
So.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's what really got me was, it was like they even had they had even built a love interest for this story.
Yeah.
And then they refused to use her as a plot device.
Yeah.
Like he uses her as sort of like a sort of as like a MacGuffin, you know, as like a reason, like per earlier parts of the story, she's an object that both he and Armar go after. Like,
Yeah.
it's all these, you know, things, but I just don't get it. Like that sequence to me, when they did that part, I'm like, I'm losing the plot here. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is, I don't understand your motivation. I don't know why she's here. Like, why is she suddenly now just hanging out with your group?
Here?
Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And anyway, sorry. I'm good. And Armar's fucking sick. And then at the very end, he cuts the stars, and then it ends. And I don't know. I thought that the scene where he meets his dad was really good.
Yeah.
I think the scene where he's in the stocks and the prince knights him was really good.
Yeah.
It's just that
those were both like, I'm not crying, you're crying.
Like, they were really well acted, really well written, good timing, good pacing, good editing, like good, well put together. It's just that there's some like connective tissue for the third act of the show that really confuses me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part that I struggle with, is like, that's going to be like a big, like they wrote, because of what seriously, like, because of how they inserted Jocelyn into the story and how they refused to utilize her, and clearly there's this other part of a story that they wanted to carry along. Like, they just didn't mesh at the end, and like they had all these story beats they wanted to happen, so they did them, but the connecting tissue between them doesn't feel like it really works.
Yeah.
That's so that's my irritation. That's all my notes.
So before we get to rating it, should this movie have excluded a love interest? I mean, I know we kind of talked about it before we got into notes.
Excluded entirely?
Yeah.
I think it could work without one.
Yeah.
I think that it could work, or it could work with a love interest that's like Kate.
Yeah.
And not be and like she could do all of the pushing back against the patriarchy stuff with him and do those bits with him, and then they'd have kind of a thing. But like, if you think about, like, so just remove Jocelyn and do some of the sequences that she does back and forth, and just replace her with Kate. Yeah. I don't think that it would fundamentally change the movie.
Yeah, me neither.
The only reason that Jocelyn's useful is it gives an additional layer to the Armar component. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You could
that's literally the only purpose she serves is to incite that competition with Adamar. Yeah. And then to, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Man, we really hate Jocelyn.
Yeah, we really hate Jocelyn. I feel bad. Who's the actress?
Something.
Cool. Let me look. Shannon Sussman.
Okay.
Let's see what else she's done. Not a lot of stuff I've seen.
She was in The Holiday.
Was she?
With Rufus Sewell.
Yeah, she was.
Even though they don't interact at all in that movie.
She is from Hawaii.
Really? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Shannon Marie Kohololani Sussman. She's 46.
Nice. But yeah, it's not her, the actress at all.
No, not her fault at all.
It's the character and the way the character was written and designed, and it's just
I agree. a lot of it hit all the story points I really wanted to see, and for some reason she really hindered some stuff for me. As the way it was written, the way the character was executed was a bummer. I just from the beginning, like there was just nothing you could do. I don't know. It just I don't know. I feel like there's a version of the script somewhere that made more sense.
Yeah,
and for some reason they didn't use it. But with all of that being said, let's rate this damn thing.
Yeah.
All right. Production and design.
4.5 for me. And the minus 0.5 is for Jocelyn. Jocelyn's outfits.
Yeah. I'm gonna argue for a 4.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like cynical about medieval sets. But I think there's other stuff too, like turkey leg looked like a turkey leg.
Yeah.
It kind of played into its own, like, I don't know. I mean, let me think about that. Production design, I guess that also includes the way it was shot too, right?
Yeah.
4.5 is fine because I like the way it was shot, so I'm cool with that.
All right.
Story. I think a lot of the problems that Jocelyn have kind of stem from this.
Yeah.
So I'm tempted to be kind of harsh.
Like a 3.5 or a 3?
Let's do, I think this is a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is a 3. Just from my own, like 4.5 for production is fine, but then we have to pull back for 3.
Yeah.
For the story, for me.
Because Jocelyn.
Just whispers Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
Performances, I'd give this a 4 or 4.5 probably.
I'd go for a 4 because honestly, you know, you have a lot of actors that went on to bigger and better things, but have still maintained that their charm in this movie.
Yes.
Like Paul Bettany
for
and,
sure, and Alan Tudyk for sure. Yeah.
Mark Addy even.
Yeah.
I know you didn't watch it, but he played King Robert Baratheon on Game of Thrones for the first season, and then he dies at the end of the first season. Spoiler. Not really. The show's been out for
I actually did watch
years.
The first season, but I can't remember it that well.
He played the king who was just kind of was once a really great warrior. Like that's why he won the throne, and he was like big and strong and muscly and handsome, and then once he became king, he kind of let himself go and became an alcoholic and a whoremonger and kind of deteriorated and made his wife hate him, and it's a whole fucking thing.
Who among us?
But yeah, I mean, even a character that you're really not supposed to like Robert Baratheon, because he was played by Mark Addy,
he did a good job.
He did a really good job of
well, he was
showcasing the
humanity,
the foibles, the flaws, the regrets that the character of Robert Baratheon had. Again, most of this cast went on to really great things.
Right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Heath Ledger passed away much too soon.
But I think
also did really great
good things and would have continued to do really good things. Yeah.
Like honestly, Brokeback Mountain.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring it up again because
it's on the list already, by the way.
I mean, when it came out, 2006 or something, people were like, "Oh, gay cowboys, huh? What a novelty, gay cowboys!" But actually, it's a really good movie about a really like complex relationship and multiple complex relationship in that movie. It's really good. We should put it. I mean, it's on the list, but
we'll get it.
It's really good.
I'll put it in the backlog so we get it on our ongoing kind of when we go check and look for new stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cultural impact. I don't know a lot about this movie. Like I'd heard A Night's but I just hadn't really thought about it. I think that kind of to your point before, like there's a lot of actors with staying power. Who were in it.
I'd say like a 3.5 or a 4.
I think we could do
because
I'm trying to think. Like I definitely don't want to like pull from it because 3.5 is sort of our baseline, right?
3.
3 is our baseline.
Yeah.
Let's do 3.5 then.
Okay.
Because I think it's I like, this is one of those movies where like I really did enjoy myself.
Yeah.
But like there were so many things where I'm like, I wish they just would have done that a little bit differently. You know, like I would have enjoyed it more if they'd done it a little bit differently.
Yeah. And like
just kind of shitty, but
like other than having actors that then went on to be more famous, when it came out, I think it was pretty popular.
Okay.
Just because I don't really think a lot of medieval Renaissance-y movies had. Well, Shakespeare in Love was 97.
Okay.
But that was 4 years before this.
I'm gonna make.
You want to talk about a movie with no historical accuracy?
Which one?
Shakespeare in Love.
Okay, so I've got.
But yeah, I'd say a 3.5 is pretty fair.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. So I know that we don't always do this, but if I put this in, we have a lot of.
Is it a 4.2?
3.8, and apparently
okay.
3.8 is our new 4.2.
God damn it!
Because we have a bunch of movies that are in 3.8.
Yeah,
and they are Fight Club, a 2001: A Space Odyssey, Scrooged, and A Knight's Tale.
Let's bump it up.
I think so too.
Because
yeah, I'm gonna. Let's just
those were movies we really kind of hated.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bump it to a 4.
Okay. Do you see how easily data can be manipulated, people?
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Actually, I have
kind
to.
Of, but
kind of, not really. Okay, so what I got here? Knight's Tale now is 3.9. Okay, so 3.9 is a little bit like 3.8, but I'm much more happy with the ones in that list. So the 3.9s are 16 Candles, Bottle Shock, Space Jam, and A Knight's Tale.
Other movies that we've declared like a fun romp.
A fun romp that we would recommend, but aren't without their faults. Yeah. Because we've got above that is Clueless at 4, and below that is Fight Club at 3.8.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll do like a retweak, like where we go through like the ratings list and like talk about it.
Go through our first 5 movies and see if their ratings hold up. That'd be cool.
And just kind of like look at it in the context. Now there's so many, like we've got like, 40 some movies on the list. Yeah. I think that's, at some point it'll be cool to kind of play with that. But
yeah.
Sweet. Well, excellent. Well, we're back at it again with more films coming your way. We've got some. We had quite a few weeks off just because busy. Look, life is a thing. But we've got a new schedule that we've got put together that's gonna be really fun. We've got a couple of new
cool guests.
Yeah, new and old guests coming up that are all a bunch of fun. And I'm excited for what this fall has to offer.
Me too.
All right.
It should be really fun.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm also thinking of maybe doing a submission request in the website, so you could like request a movie.
Interesting.
You send your thing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, just if people want to do that.
I had something to say. Now I can't remember what it was.
Sorry, was it related to the submission form?
No, it was something else. My brain just quit.
No, I understand.
Anyway,
we got through this episode. You can't expect our brains to continue to work properly.
Same.
All right. Well, with all that being said, thank you so much for listening to Film School Slacker. I am Ian.
I'm Megan.
We will see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Film School Slacker. Our graphic design is by Mitch Ransdell. Music by Ariel Shalom and Ziv Moran. Voiceover audio provided by Mike D and Janet Paoni. Learn more at filmschoolslacker.com.